Just so you know, Judge Ken Williams, yes. If there had been a real dissolution of marriage, right, she could have filed for dissolution of marriage at any time in the state of Washington. Instead, you decided to set me up, right? You thought that you would use my contacting healthy families of Clown County to make me look like I was violating the restraint provisions of a protection order that had no jurisdictional law to be issued. Now, she could have always called the police department and said, well, Paul's on probation from Guam and you need to arrest him. Yes, she could have. But instead, you as a county. Now, as I said, Mike Van Proyn had the condition for Heidi to stay in the little blue house behind 1023 Kitchen Dick Road that she had to do, I think it was 8 hours a week of janitorial work. Yes. Cleaning the church. Now, he says it's volunteer. I say it's labor, and I think I'll win this one. Yes. When you give housing in exchange for actual labor, it's not charity. Oh, and I thought that I'd be suing Mike. Yes, quite possibly Maryland. And Foursquare, yes, for having conditions of charity that involve physical labor of those that receive it. Now I know. I looked on Mike's Twitter account. He's in Ashkelon, yes, in Israel, enjoying his time with his wife, Maryland, or maybe he went by himself. But he's on another one of these trips that his Twitter account says that he's not even in Clallam County. Now, what if I find out that Marilyn is in Israel with her husband? Because his Twitter account says that he's in Ashkelon. Now, it is against the law, though Mike never believed this, yes, to obligate somebody to have to volunteer, yes, in exchange for anything of value. That's not volunteerism. As I had documented, it is the violation of the charity, yes, to say that you're providing housing for the homeless, indigent, victimized, yes, but then you obligate them to have to work at the church because if they don't, you're going to kick their fucking ass out. Now I'm going to sue Foursquare as a denomination, yes, for allowing pastors to require physical labor in exchange for any sort of charitable benefit because they don't want to document that they are actually renting a place and having to pay a wage for the actual work that is done.